It's a great pleasure for me to come back to the home of truth. Speaking the truth has been something I had to do in various ways. Music has been one of the ways for me to speak the truth. But after very dramatic, life-changing event of car accident with drunk driver and a heart attack, I had faced with another truth that I feel very passionate about speaking about, because this can save millions of lives, millions of women's lives. Women's-specific heart disease is #1 killer among women. It kills more women than all cancers combined. But how many of you had heard anything about raising funds and events, like for many other health causes? The trouble comes from another issue. Rather, two issues. Two issues of denial of the truth. The medical establishment is denying us the truth and the whole truth. Not long ago, American Heart Association started tackling this problem and started airing the message of public awareness, informing women to go to emergency rooms, to the hospitals, to the doctors, to address their symptoms. Many of us women, we would simply overlook. But what I discovered through my very painful experience is very inconvenient truth. Even when a woman comes to the hospitals, to the doctors, with complaints, most of the hospitals at this current time simply do not have a mere diagnostic tools, not to mention cure, to address 1/4 to half of women's specific heart conditions. How did I find out about that? A number of times. Just a week ago, I was in the hospital, but it was the most uneventful visit. There was simply no answer for me. However, about a year ago, I was thrown to jail from the bed, from the hospital's bed. It was because of false negative tests came out, and in conjunction with cruelty of medical personnel of San Francisco General Hospital, infamous for treating patients in that way. It was the choice of medical personnel not to call for cardiologists, but to cruelly and harshly force me off my bed by calling security, despite my heart complaints. I survived all that. I don't know if I will survive something like that the next time, but I'm here to speak to you about that. And here comes the second truth. Or rather, the second denial of truth that I face. I take my time and effort and energy to address this issue as much as I can, as much as it's possible for me, and it's not always possible for me. But when I do that, somehow those who listen to me think that it's not their problem. They think it is somebody else's problem. They think somebody else will solve this problem for them. I have to say that the truth is, when you are, or when a woman that you cherish in your life is at the surgical table, it is too late to advocate for that woman's life. When I was at the catheterization lab, and when I heard that there are no reasonable, small enough size stents that are made for women and children, it was too late for me to fight. However, even the fact that I questioned this made me face retaliation from the hospital. And they loaded me as a piece of meat on the stretcher and threw me off the hospital and mercilessly took me off the monitor and denied mere oxygen. My stories may get more dark as you follow them, and I may continue telling more and more of them. And I thank you very much for the atmosphere of sharing and support in this space, because telling these stories is hard for me. They bring back not just memories, they bring back heart pain that has not been resolved. If you look at me, you wouldn't guess that I have disability. Millions of women suffer from the same problem. So I would like to play a very special piece for you to inspire that today you go back home and join us in our efforts to raise awareness through your own expressions, through your own art. Because we need every single voice to speak up about women, pain, kindness, denial, whatever subject that fits into gender inequality or any related subjects, we would appreciate and we would feature. The root of this problem in our times, in this technologically advanced country, is still the lack of gender-specific research. So with all my passion, I want to send a message of passion to you. This is a piece that I have played throughout my life. It was manifested by Robert Schumann, and it's called Soaring. Please put your passion into action and help fight with denial of the full truth about women-specific heart disease.